Welcome back to Unmasked Minds, where we say what people think out loud. Today's topic, we'll be talking about a few things. I'm your boy Rashid, and we got my boy
John.
And so today, first thing we're gonna hit on the list is I'm gonna let John start it off and kind of say like what we got going on the spot.
I'm keeping this in.
Yeah, we gotta keep it. Hey, unfiltered, man. Let's go. It's unfiltered. Start it off, man.
I was not ready.
He said, "Hey, you gotta stay ready. You gotta stay ready."
So the topics that we're discussing today is, first off, can men and women be friends?
Ooh, spicy. That's a spicy one, man. So let's see, man. So I started off, man. Can men and women be friends? So I'm gonna start off like this, in my opinion. So I really believe that men and women, personally, just straightforward, they can't be friends. And the reason I say that, John, is because men and women have this attraction to each other where it's like, naturally, when you see, as a man, when you see a woman, you kind of, I'm not going to say, let me see how I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say you sexualize her, but at the end of the day, you may see things that in her that you may like. You might not be attracted to her. Let's just say you're not attracted to her, but you'll say, hey, that might be something that, I may pursue. I don't know. But as a woman, I think women, they naturally tend to look at men as like this lead of like, okay, you got to do more, or you got to take the lead, or naturally it's just a physical attraction there to an extent, whether it's one person or the other. But man, to sum it up, I don't think they can be friends, man. I just don't think it's a thing. So
I think complete opposite. I have a few reasons why, but before I dive into that, I have a few questions to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you mentioned that men and women cannot be friends, right? Because there's an attraction there, right?
Yeah, to an extent, yeah, naturally.
So my question is to you: if you come across an unattractive woman, do you still see a romantic interest in her?
Honestly, I don't think about that stuff. Like when I see an unattractive woman, I don't really think about it. Like, because I feel like when you first meet a person, you don't really like. It might spark the physical attraction. Like, okay, I'm physically attracted to them.
But there's no physical attraction.
There's no physical attraction. Then I feel like there's no physical attraction. Then nah.
So if you don't feel no physical attraction, meaning it can be platonic, right?
And that's the thing. That's where it's kind of shaky, because it's like, to me, I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, let's just say there's no physical attraction. I'm trying to back this up with some evidence, because I'm like thinking like, okay,
yeah, I backed you in the corner.
Yeah,
so, you wasn't ready. I know.
So it's like there's no physical attraction, man. But I think certain attraction can grow over time. And then it's like, let's just say you have a friend, a girl that's a friend, and you've been friends with her for like let's just say over like 6 months or maybe a year. You've been friends with her, and then it's like, okay, I'm like, I don't find her physically attractive, but I'm her friend. And I think over time you build that bond, oh, maybe she might be the one, or maybe I see her more than a friend, and that's where I feel like, okay, men and women can be friends, because over time, I think naturally attraction builds, because sometimes you might not find somebody attractive the first time, and then the first time you see them, and then after a while, it's like you build that attraction. That happens.
So on that, what you said, that over time attraction can build, right?
Yeah.
Would you say the same thing for your guy?
say that.
Would you say the same thing for your guy friends?
Hey, John, you wild, bro. You gotta chill out, man. Hey, you gotta say pause, bro. Pause. Hey, you gotta say pause, yo. Nah, man. You can't even put those two in the same. Yeah, nah, I don't know what the hell you talking about, John.
Because you say yourself that attraction can build healthy, good qualities can build.
Yeah.
For let's use men relationship.
Mm-hmm.
He knows healthy qualities in them that can build over time, right?
Mm-hmm.
That does cause you to become very good friends or best friends, right?
Yeah.
Why can't that same concept be translated to a female friend?
So, like you saying, the man as a guy friend, like you saying,
He knows that they're ambitious,
Mm-hmm.
they're outgoing, they're very communicative.
Mm-hmm.
They have a good quality, good trait of a human being that you want to aspire to be. Like for example, they say you're the sums of your 5 closest friends, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, you see healthy qualities in them, right? Can't that same thing be true for a female friend? You see the healthy qualities within them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't find them physically attractive or sexually attractive. So therefore, that romantic interest is not there, but you see them as a good person.
Yeah, I believe that. Like, I see what you're saying. Like, there's definitely that thing of like, okay, you can, there's like, you can see the qualities in them and then be like, okay, not necessarily find them attractive is what you're saying, right?
Not find them physically attractive.
Physically
See,
attractive,
the key thing is physical attraction.
Okay.
I think that will cause a pursuit of relationship or not a pursuit of relationship.
But then there's that whole idea is like, some people don't even like, because physical attraction fades at the end of the day.
No, it does not.
You don't think physical attraction fades?
Think about it.
Huh.
In your old age, right, you still want to desire your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you were old and wrinkly, 80 years old.
Yeah.
I want, of course, I see a woman in her 20s looking bad. I'm being physically attracted to say, I want that,
Yeah.
Yes, you could have bond, but at the same time, if you're in a healthy relationship and you both are keeping yourself upkeep, so, yo, my wife is bad, yo. Even in the old age, I want that.
Yeah.
I don't mind some gray hair, I don't mind her taking out them dentures.
Right. Nah, that's a fact though.
Well, yeah. But on another note is that one thing that is key, that's very important to discuss regarding friendship, is that especially if there is one key thing about friendship is, are there boundaries in place?
Yeah.
I feel like friendship can work between men and women if there are boundaries involved. It's like, for example, if they're not interested and it's clearly stated, so you don't flirt, you just treat them as a guy friend, or they treat you as a female friend. It's all about boundaries.
Yeah, the boundaries definitely have to exist for sure, man. But I think you're already crossing boundaries when you have like a bond. Like, and even if it's just a friendship bond, it's like, how do you think you and your partner became lovers? You have to be friends first. Sometimes you have to be friends first. I mean, y'all have a friendship too when you're in a relationship.
Now,
so
yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Once you're in a relationship, you have a friendship with your partner. Absolutely, that is true. But at the same time, at the very start, our intentions are shown.
Yeah,
like my intention, I want to pursue you because I have a romantic interest in you, versus I want to be friends with you because I think you're a great person to have. It would be a great network to have, a good reference to have,
So, okay, let me ask you this, man. And it's probably going to get a little personal.
Okay.
But you currently have a girl that's a friend, right?
Yeah.
You've been friends with her for about how many years?
About a year and a half.
Okay, so you gonna tell me now one time you never thought like, oh,
no.
Okay.
Because one, I don't find her physically attractive. And two is that there are certain qualities that I desire. If I don't see it, I don't see the alignment in there of romantic interest, I'm not going to pursue. And two, she has a man as well. Yeah, so there are certain things I do not cross over. So, for example, I respect that relationship. She's married. I don't reach out via phone. Only time that we communicate, WebEx or teams if we ever do. But we keep it cordial, never crossing boundaries. In fact, and I could go even deeper in this to bring in faith. Like we are here, we're brother. Well, I'm in the Christian faith. We're brother and sister in Christ. Meaning, there's a proverb that says, "Iron sharpens iron," and we sharpen each other and make sure that we don't stumble, we don't fall, we hold each other accountable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are some areas, like say for example, for me, I'm trying to date in a relationship. She'll check me and be like, "Hey, John, are you talking to girls like this? Are you making yourself you dress well? You know what I mean? Are you?" She give me game out on how to approach women. You know, so therefore I could be better. She like I said earlier, iron sharpens iron. Like she helps me improve, become a better man to find a wife.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man, I guess it's tough for me, and you know what I mean. It's like one of those things where it's like it's a mature thing. Definitely, you have to be mature to handle, you know, your partner or whatever, girlfriend.
I'll take it. I won't say it's mature. I'll say it's a cultural thing.
Cultural thing.
Because if you think about it, we're in a day and age that everything's very sexualized. You know.
Definitely. Yeah.
And in this culture, like everyone wants to smash, and that's it.
Everything, yeah, everything.
And going back to faith is that there's a scripture. This is Romans 12:2. It says, "Do not copy the behavior of the world." And when you hone into that, it's that we're not trying to copy the culture. We're going to stay in the culture, but we're called to act accordingly, be respectful, have boundaries. Let's interfaith, in any faith. They speak of having boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay, keep that in place.
Yeah. No.
Either romantic, platonic, work, community, whatever. Have boundaries in place. So don't cross them over. So don't blur the lines. Because the blurring lines cause confusion, cause headache, cause drama, and I ain't about that drama.
Yeah. I mean, man, like I said, I can't agree with you, John, and it's all good. You know, we agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I feel like timing is definitely everything when it comes to those things. Like when you talk about having can men and women be friends, timing is everything. Because, like I said, I think you build time. Like when you build a bond and time over time, then it can slowly turn into something. At least, like whether it's like, okay, I kind of like this guy, or, you know, I kind of see something, you know?
I feel like with that, intentions gotta be clear and communicated. And over time, if that feeling of interest is even there, if that's communicated, that is where you both, and that expressed as well, that's where you both gotta come to a mind and say, "Hey, I'm not feeling this way." That's where you take a break. There are times in relationships, either friendships or romantic, that you guys take breaks from one another.
Yeah.
So that way that won't arise, you know?
So let me ask you this, though.
What's up?
So do you think that you, in a relationship, do you think you can handle your woman having a male friend?
So I have this philosophy. Once I'm in a relationship, my female friends, they become my future spouse best friends. Meaning that I don't communicate with them. Like is that my female friends will communicate with my wife only, not me.
Not you.
Because I figured like I'm building a community.
Yeah.
Like with healthy people where if I'm ever in the wrong between me and my partner, I want her to have a group of people that she could turn to. Say, "Hey, listen to your man." Vice versa. Say, "Hey, John, you got a group of guys that, hey, listen to your wife." You know.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's definitely mature. And if I think about it like that, it's one of those things where it's possible.
Yeah.
You know, it definitely depends on the type of connection. You know, what you and your future wife or girlfriend, whatever, discuss in your relationship, what boundaries you have. I mean, yeah.
But let me make this clear, so that you guys not lost in the sauce. When I'm in a relationship, my female friends are friends with the person I'm with.
Yeah.
Fully transparent, fully honest, and Me, I do not contact my female friends no more. And if I ever want to talk to my female friends, I'll talk to my wife, or better yet, I'll have my wife present when I'm talking to my female friends.
To them, yeah.
You know, or even text and shoot. Have my phone, darling. I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's
good. But then again, if I do sense, this is key. If I do sense if one of the female friends is finding like a romantic interest, that's where I know I have put even stronger boundaries. So therefore, I say, hey, I have this going over here. I see you're interested. I'm not feeling this way, but it's best for me to part ways because honestly, I'm building something here. I'm respectfully. Okay. I just cannot entertain this.
Yeah.
I wish you the best. I hope we may cross paths again. I hope the best for you. By the time, I need us to take a time out because my relationship with my future partner or my wife matters more to me than our friendship.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that too. I was like, how do you handle that? Like, if one of your female friends, were saying, "Oh, I'm attracted to you, John. I want to." Oh, yeah. Cut it off. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Like I said, that's part of having a boundary. Like with boundaries in place, put that on pause, put it on hold, and better yet, having my wife, potential future wife, she'll give me games that, hey, the female friend is so I catch feelings for you. So really? Oh, say less. Hey, I'm sorry, I cannot be friends with you no more. We felt some type of vibe is not congruent to our community, and I'm sorry. I wish you the best. I hope you find someone that you're looking for. It's not me.
Okay. So what's one of the things though, I don't know if you already said this, but what's one of the things where it's like, okay, you have the female friend, right? So what's some of the things that you like bullet points, name them, that you could do with that female friend that you feel like you and your partner would be okay with?
Like, so that's the thing. There's no bullet points. That's the thing. There's no bullet points. Yeah. Is that my wife comes first.
Okay.
Meaning she placed boundaries on the access. Everything. I don't do anything without my wife.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't do anything without my girlfriend.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because
okay.
Again,
so
my sole interest is with my wife.
Yeah.
I have a stronger boundary on my female friends when I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not in a relationship right now. So I don't talk to my female friends that often regardless. But if I need some counsel on dating and relationship and advice on a female perspective,
then you'll go to...
I'll go to them.
Yeah.
But I'm not best friends or huggy buddy. No.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what a friend is for. I mean, not cuddling, but like I'm saying, like when you talking about a friendship, man, like friendships, what you do is you hang out.
Not necessarily.
You'll go out. You'll spend time.
Now, here's the thing. I believe there's levels to friendship. Not everyone's your best friend.
Right. Okay.
There's levels to this. Like there are people be like, hey, that's person I see at the gym. I say, what's up to? That's a friend. I know for sure. If I'm out on the street because we build our rapport, seeing each other. If some of the issue that happened with me, they'll check in on me. Like for example, I'm part of this run community. I did not show up one day. I have few people I built a rapport with check on me and say, hey, are you okay? Yeah. We didn't see you out there today.
Couple girls, a couple women, they check on you.
Women and men. They be like, hey, we didn't see you out here today. Everything okay? They check in on me. Yeah.
I mean, that's normal. I get that. I get that piece.
That's a friendship. We don't hang out outside of that. There's a community because this is part of building a community. I can't have a community of all guys.
So I guess I would look at that as like, not one say a friendship, but like a associate, like somebody that I'll talk to, like, but it doesn't get personal outside of like, you got my number, you can hit me up anytime. It's more like, I see you, let's have a conversation. She's a cool young lady. And after that, it's nothing. It's kind of just like, keep it outside. You don't got my number. You don't got, you know, we're not meeting up to go out to eat.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Then
It's just like that type of deal.
In that case, let me reword it. I have female associates. Not friendship associates.
He said nah, I mean, I get it. I think where we kind of
it's like the word friendship and associate kind of muddy because I hate to say this. Yeah. What is your definition of friendship? That's the key thing about having your definition. I would just believe in the Webster dictionary. Friendship is just having a bond with someone.
Yeah, I mean, friendship is like. I'm like, when it comes to friendship, man, I'm just gonna talk in general, like friendship, whether it's man or woman. Like, if I'm seeing my friend, I expect them. It's like I'm not even having an expectation, but it's like, remember when we were all young, little, you know, young kids, and when you had a friend, you see them all the time. You talk to them kind of like on at least a daily, kind of like, you know when you're going to hang out with them. It's like, oh, I know who I'm hanging out with today. It's not like different types of people, but it's just that main person. I guess I'm very. Like I said, I'm not the type of person to connect with a whole bunch of people, but when I connect with one person, that person isn't my one person. So that's what I see a friend as, like somebody I'm like, yo, I can call and be like, yo, like I'm going through this right now. You know, all my business.
Then what would categorize a best friend?
I think that's best friend. I see. Yeah, you got me there. So you got the best friend, then you got the friend, then you got the best friend. So I don't even think it's no such thing as. Let's just scratch out best friend. Like, ain't no best friend, but to me, it's the same thing. Best friend and friend.
I see it differently because I see best friend is someone you're more vulnerable with. Okay. You know? Like for example, some people have a child. My best friend for over 15 years, Hafiz, your cousin, that we've been best friends since high school because we share our vulnerability with one another. Right. Therefore, we're more open compared to someone I meet down the street who even I see in our running community. Hey, what's up?
And then you call them a friend. Yeah. So you call a person that, let's just say you met them.
And I met them if I met them a few times, talked a few times, we're friends.
Then they're a friend. Oh, okay. I mean, I think we just have different definition and wordplay.
And that's where the key thing that with society be having your definitions. They're just definitions.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. I think everybody, like you said, everybody has their own definition of what that is. And I think everybody will have their own opinion on whether men and women can be friends based on their definition, you know, and I guess the way they kind of see a friend and best friend or associate. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I think that's what it is. So many people answer that question, they'll probably be like, hell no, men and women can't be friends.
Or they probably look at me, I'm toxic.
They probably looking at you like, yo, you tripping. Like, but
yeah, but like I said, but if they hear clearly, have boundaries in place. No matter what relationship you have, is all relationships, romantic, family, friendship, platonic, whatever, or even work, have boundaries in place. Boundaries are important. If you don't have boundaries, literally things will crumble. Yeah. Seriously.
Cookie will crumble.
And I think that's what it is. People don't really have boundaries like that. Therefore, they let things out the woo-ha happens, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely, man, people, the boundaries, they lack them badly. It's bad. Yeah.
That's what I said earlier regarding if I'm in a relationship, I don't talk to my female friends or associates. They're friends with my wife, my girlfriend, what have you. Mm-hmm. I don't communicate with them. And like I said, I want to form a community where my wife could turn to them, you know? Yeah. And vice versa. Now, would you ask me, can my wife have guy friends? Ooh. She got brothers.
See what I'm saying? So
she got brothers.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like,
but at the same time, I would be like more so that the environment of where you find your partner, that is key. Because in the book of Atomic Habits by James Spears, he has a quote that says, "Your environment is the visible hand that shape your reality." Right? Mm-hmm. Depending on the type of environment that you find your partner in, this is okay. This is a little suspect, you know? Mm-hmm. Versus, okay, she's about strong morals, strong boundaries. She don't play that type of ish. She's very intentional of who she let in her life. She could be like, it would be like a big brother to her. It'd be like an uncle for her. It should be a mentor for her, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing that people forget. Like, some of these friends, there are sometimes could be mentor. Like I mentioned earlier about the coworker, she's mentoring me on how do I date properly? How do I treat women right, you know?
Yeah.
She gave me a game because she's married and she found her husband. And literally, though, this week, I'm like, yo, we talk about her husband, but like, hey, put me on a game of what music that he is making, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like I just ignore it completely. Like, yo, show me some of his music.
Yeah, it's just tough, bro. It definitely takes a secure person, because, like you said, you said, yo, you wouldn't want well, I don't know if you said you would want your girl or wife to have a guy friend. But you kind of was like,
but my thing is, but one key thing about it too, like I said, I want if I have female friends, I'm single. I have my female friends be friends with her. If she's single, she has guy friends. I'm hoping I'll be friends with her guy friends, and or coworkers or what have you. Mm-hmm. Is that if we both send something off with each other's friends, that's where, like I mentioned earlier, those ties gotta be cut off, put a stronger boundary, because there is something in the air that doesn't separate one another. And I urge you and I encourage you, no matter how long of friendship that you have with that person, at the end of the day, who do you want to go home with? Who do you want to spend the rest of your life with? Your friends or your significant partner?
Hey, it is what it is, man. Like, to each his own. Everybody has their opinions, and I mean, I could agree to disagree, but
then again, this was like you said, this is our opinion.
Yeah, man.
My opinion can change.
Yes, sir.
Probably like a few months down the road, my opinion may change. Hopefully, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, we just unmasked minds. Everybody saying what they, have on their minds, and like I said, it's the interesting thing about it is everybody has different opinions on every topic, and and it's like, I think everybody should be able to share their opinion, judgment free. Mm-hmm. I'm not judging my boy John.
So I have a feeling they're gonna clip this video, put it in Spiritual World or World Star or something.
I ain't trying to go viral, man. Chill. But yeah, man. Shoot. What we got on the list next, man? We gonna probably segue.
But on that list, you did mention something interesting. Something interesting that actually kind of connects this topic. What causes cheating, infidelity?
So, like, why do people cheat? Like, why?
Why do people cheat?
What's the reason? Why do people actually cheat? Like what's the real reason?
What's the real reason?
Let's be real. Like, let's
be real?
Yeah.
Okay. I could take this a few different ways.
Mm-hmm.
I could take it faith ways. I could take it culturally. Which way want me to start it off?
Let's start off with faith.
Faith. Okay. As you guys know, like I said before earlier, I'm Christian. In the book of Genesis 3, I'm pretty sure if you guys open that chapter, you'll see, and in Genesis 3, that's where Eve ate the apple. That's where everything became like this. Right? We're in paradise. Sin came into the world. We're in a broken world. Since we're in a broken world, everything's running rampant. So, what caused cheating is one of the deadly sins, lust, or even pride, for that matter. And for many guys, at the age of 10 through 13, I would say, it's even worse now. Reading some of these records, that a lot of guys are exposed to lustful content, and that lustful content, if it's not handled right away, it grows deeper and deeper, like a bottomless pit, right? And then, let's say you're in a relationship where things not going right in your life, but you keep on turning to this lustful content, and You need an escape. Sometimes your partner cannot be your way out. So you find another way out. Let me just, and that would cause wandering eyes, and it cause you to step out. Because something rooted in your childhood that was never addressed, always kept hidden in the dark. And therefore, this is turning to someone who's having a off day, a very, very bad day, or a life was just hitting them down, keep beating them down your knees. This is the reason why I said, going back to faith, is that when people are at the rock bottom or low, sometimes they look for an escape. Some people turn to drugs. Some people turn to drinking. Some people turn to lustful content, trying to find the escape. And sometimes that particular lustful content is not enough anymore. So therefore, they look for something stronger. Just like a drug addict. If something is not giving them that right high, find something else, something stronger, right? Yeah. Just like lustful content. If the video is not giving me satisfaction, my girl's not giving me satisfaction, I'm gonna find something stronger. May go to strip clubs. The strip club's not giving that satisfaction. Hey, mama, what's up? Therefore, next thing you know, you didn't know that you were capable of doing it until it happened. Yeah. That's why going back to faith, will God give you the living water so that way you'll never thirst. And that's where that line comes in. If you guys are familiar with women at the well, that's where Jesus be like, hey, I give the water that you never thirst. Take from me. That's the faith aspect of it.
Yeah, that's I can see that, man. Like, it's definitely, man, this topic is crazy because, like, I feel like cheating in itself, I feel like, well, we're not even talking about relationships. We just talking about, let's just say, in life. I feel like people will cheat life, like, sometimes to get to where they want to go. So let me go back to, like, I guess, cheating in a relationship. Why do people cheat in a relationship, man? I feel like you said, with the faith part, people just trying to find a way out when things are hard. Like, you're like, let's just say you and your partner going through tough times, rough times, and things not going well. And I think it's that little narrow, like, light right there that's saying, like, something that might feel good, like you might find somebody else or whatever at work, or a partner at work, and then it's like, or a person you work with, and you see them and then you like, and like, it feels good, but then it's like, oh no, I can't do that, but I think it's that what's the word, that attention you getting from the other person that you might not be getting from your partner as well.
That's where it goes back to what I mentioned in the last episode about the love bank, with William J. Hartley, about the pausing the withdrawals from your love bank. Yeah, man, you definitely got to pay attention, because I think people don't realize, like, when you not paying attention to your partner and showing them the love, and it can be just the little things, like doing the things that you did to get them in the first place. When you start relaxing, then that gives your partner room. Not saying they will, but it kind of gives your partner room, or other people room, to kind of do things that you're not doing. Because trust me, people will know, like, when somebody's not, their relationship is kind of rocky, or the partner's not doing what they're supposed to do. It's like people can sense it, so they'll prey on it. Especially, you got some people out here that be hating, single, miserable. The minute you say you're in a relationship, they gonna try to find some way to ruin it. Now, I'm not saying that it's their fault and, blaming them, but we obviously all have a choice. The person can reject it, or they can choose to move forward. But I think from the person that chooses it, it's a lack of discipline. Discipline is a big thing. Like, you lack discipline to say, like, hey, like, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Or just you see opportunity, a way out to be excitement, like, whatever. But, man, it's just like, it's not healthy. I would, tell people, like, hey, just, I don't even know. What's funny? I was just reflecting back. like in every Tyler Perry movie, not just Tyler Perry movie, any romantic movie where cheating happens, know what happened before that?
What?
Conflict.
Yeah. Conflict.
There's always conflict that happens. That, like, going back to what I said from the last episode about love bank, that conflict caused a massive withdrawal from the partner from the relationship because they're not depositing into the love bank. It could be internal with the partner, or it could be external with life. Could not necessarily be the partner causing the issue. Let's say life is happening. Let's say your family have a illness going on, or you just got hit with a setback losing clients, or you got hit with a setback with work,
business not booming,
car, etc. Life is happening. And sometimes we look to our partner for to help us, but then again, we're not getting it and not getting that help. That's where sometimes, for some, may cause them to look elsewhere. Yes, I get it. Discipline is there, but at the time when you're hitting at your low, you're not thinking about discipline. You're looking for a way out. It's like a survival tactic. Both men and women does this, you know?
So that leads me to this, though. Like, we talking about how people cheat, trying to find a way out and feeling miserable when they cheat. But do you think happy people cheat?
Do I think happy people cheat?
Yeah, like, you're happy in a relationship and you're just going to cheat. Like, do you think people... I agree with you. I mean, I just asked that because I feel like we talking about people feeling miserable, and it's like, you know, of course they're going to cheat, but what about the happy people?
Yeah, I feel like when people are actually happy and not showing the perception that they're happy. Yeah. They're not, their minds is far from it.
Far from it, yeah.
Because think about it, like, when you're happy, I can use like like the cup analogy. Like, let's say we have a glass, and if you're happy, your cup is full. There's nothing more. You're not thirsty. When you're not happy, sad, miserable, and all that, your cup is empty.
Empty, yeah.
So therefore, you're thirsty.
Thirst is real.
It's going back to that faith base where when Jesus says, like, "Hey, I am living water; you will never thirst." That was said over 2,000 years ago, and that holds true today. If people really think about it, when you're not satisfied, you're going to keep on looking for something to quench your thirst. But when you're satisfied, the thirst is quenched. There's no need There's no need for wandering eyes. No need for liking posts on Instagram. No, none of that, because life is peachy. You know,
peaches and cream. So look, man. So question.
What's up?
I'm thinking this is on my mind. So would you take somebody that cheated on you back?
Would I take someone cheating on?
Like, would you take somebody that has cheated on you back? Like you found out they were cheating, you broke up with them, and then you go through the phase of like healing, and would you take them back?
Yeah. Ooh. No. Let me put an asterisk on it.
Yeah, definitely do that.
So the reason I say that is that we all lied before, right?
Hey, man.
Wait.
I mean, yeah.
So that means we're liars, right?
Like, yeah. If you put it like that, let's just be honest. We real, authentic, man. Yeah. Unmasked.
If we lied before, that means we're liars. We took a pen. We took someone's pen before, right?
Yeah.
So we're a thief, right?
Nah, you going deep, man. What you trying to say?
I mean, one thing about forgiveness, I'm taking it to faith. That's me. Give it grace and truth. Now, if that person who did cheated before, yes, it's be kind of hard. It will be hard. Have they changed their life around? Have they found faith? I'll use myself for example. I found faith. And one of the things they mention, Jesus says, hey, if they hit you that one cheek, turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek over and over again, you know? Endless forgiveness after forgiveness. giving them a grace, knowing that we're living in a fallen world, Genesis 3 world, where sin's running rampant. It's not the sin. In Book of Romans, Paul said it best. It's not the sin within us. There's things I do I don't want to do, but things I did do, it's not because I want to, but it's the sin nature within me. That's the reason why I have Christ Jesus, who came and saved us to take away the sins within me. If we're living a transformed life, we had repented. That's the key word. Repent. And repentance meaning we turn the other way, and we're not following that same lifestyle that caused us to do what we did. Yes, I get it. There are people. A lot of guys will say, if you cheat, she has no respect for you. I get that. I absolutely get that. I understand that. And now, do you give people grace, and do you give this truth only? So no, I'm never taking it back. Or do you give them grace only? They're sinful, fallen world. That's where you gotta give grace and truth. Would I take them back? I gotta see their life transform.
You gotta see that change.
If their life is not transformed, if they're not living like Christ-like specifically, would I take them back? If they're not living Christ-like specifically, if they're not walking in alignment with Christ, I cannot take them back. It's all contingent on how are they living their life.
You better man than me, John. I ain't taking nobody back.
Hey, it's me reading the Bible, my guy. It's just,
yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's follow your faith. It's what you believe in. So I mean, nobody's perfect. I get that, but yeah, for me, it's like, yo, I mean, I think once a cheater, always a cheater. But then I can't say that because like you said, people do change, and you got to forgive people for their sins. I believe people do change, but then it's like you got to show, like you just said, you got to show yourself,
Did Reagan say the best? Trust but verify. Did Ronald Reagan say trust but verify?
Who was that?
Ronald Reagan, the president.
I don't even know.
Or was that Jimmy Carter? One of them guys said trust but verify.
I don't know.
Yeah. Never heard that before?
Nah, I'm first time hearing about that.
Yeah, you trust, but you verify. See if this is the truth.
I see. Trust but verify.
Or test, or even in faith again, test the fruit of the Spirit. Yeah,
it takes a lot of work, though. Definitely. I mean, I know some people going through that right now, like found out their partner's cheating after a certain amount of years. And it's tough, man, to see them go through it. But it's funny, though, because some people, it's funny to see the actual person they got cheated on still accept the person back. Like, and it's like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, I feel like that's some type of trauma going on there with them, or they experienced some things in their childhood where it's like, you got to love yourself to be like, nah, I'm not taking you back. At least give it some time. Let the person change, or respect yourself enough to walk away and not take that habit or the cheating, when you find out they're cheating,
Yeah. But another question you could ask, would I take them back right away? Me, no, I wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't take them right away?
No.
You'll give some time, and then I get what you're saying. So I like that you said that, because I'm thinking like, okay, you found out they cheating, and you're gonna be like, they're gonna accept them right away, but okay, that changes things.
Yeah. Because you said right away, you are a fool.
Yeah. So what would be the time frame? It's no time frame, or like.
See, the time frame for me is like literally, if it's not a month, not a day, it might not be even a year.
Yeah.
I got to see actual change in your life.
Yeah.
And the way how I'm walking currently is trying to be more faith-driven, more faith in alignment, trying to be like Christ-like. If we're not in alignment, I'll put it like that. If we're not in alignment in our faith, it's one thing to believe in God, it's another thing to obey God. I know a lot of people just believe in God, and a lot of people, it's very few who obey God. If they are obeying God and trying to walk life accordingly to His word, they give you more comfort to accept them back. But then again, me accepting them back doesn't necessarily mean that is God's plan for my life. I'll entertain them. I'll be friends with them. I'll be friends with them, but I have a boundary in place. I'll say, okay, I understand. I do forgive. I have a boundary in place because of what happened. In due time, if things build up, that boundary, that hard boundary may become softer. But if not, that boundary will still be there.
Okay, so see, I'm thinking all these good questions. So,
Don't mind me, my guy.
Do you think cheating is a choice or a mistake?
If cheating is a choice or a mistake?
Yeah.
Every situation is different. Like I mentioned earlier about what caused people to cheat. Sometimes someone could be at literally rock bottom trying to find a way out, trying to escape.
Yeah.
Then again, there's also people who cheat just to cheat because they're just, they're dealing with something within inside themselves they haven't healed from. Like, I feel like with cheating, there's two aspects of it. What caused them to cheat? Well, there's not two. There's one main thing. What caused them to cheat? There's like a deeper rooted symptom going on.
Yeah.
Because they cheat just to cheat. And hey, I'm not cheating no more. But I haven't dealt with a root issue. You know? Like, there's... Shoot, I might as well bring out my Bible out. Like, there's things where they say there's a parable that Jesus mentioned where the farmer plants seeds. Some seeds may fall on good soil. Some may land in not on so good soil. It may come with thorns. If the ones that fall on good soil, it's not. There's a root problem, this issue that's right there that needs fixing. Until that root problem is solved, like for most guys, I'll say it's a lustful sin. Yeah, I remember I was in small groups years ago, where I'm in an older small group with older men, married men, and of course they try to live right, try to live for God. And one of the things that they mentioned that they struggle with is lust. Is that because of that lust that caused that wandering eyes, that caused them wanting to do things. And it's hard and they want to say discipline, but it only takes one bad day for life to crumble.
Yeah. One bad day. Man. That's all it takes.
Shoot, not just a day, one bad hour. Shoot, even one bad minute.
Yeah.
Until you saw that root issue, you're easy to fall. We're just humans being here, you know?
We're human.
I like that. We're humans being here.
Human beings. Yeah. Hey, man.
What's your thoughts? What did I just say?
It's a lot to unpack. I mean, you went the spirit, like you pulled out the church on me, man. I'm over here like, sheesh. It's a lot. I mean, a lot to sink in and, take in, but.
So what would say that's key that stood out to you the most?
Honestly, I'm thinking when you were talking about how forgiving is important, like the forgiving piece of everything is like, that's a major thing. Like, you said, I think we forgive people for their sin. God forgives for his sins, things like that. So we as humans should forgive, each other or, for little things like that, as far as cheating. But it's
hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Definitely. It's hard.
More power to people who could do it right away. It's hard for me.
Yeah, I mean,
but if you think about it, so one of the pastors stated to me before is that the key for a successful relationship is being a good forgiver.
Ooh, okay.
That is not just on cheating, just
in general.
In general, being a good forgiver. And not many people are good forgivers. People hold grudges. People hold resentment. Now, if you really ask yourself, really, are you a good forgiver? Or do you do things out of spite?
Yeah.
Are you a good forgiver?
I think I'm a great forgiver. I mean, I don't hold grudges at all. Like, I'm one of those people that I forgive, but I don't forget. But
you don't forget.
I'm not gonna hold no grudge for sure. Like, I'll let it go. But I'll move differently depending on what you do. So it caused me to be like, okay, I really will continue to talk to this person, or I'll
have a boundary in place.
Have that boundary, yeah. Boundaries is important.
Mm-hmm. We should title this video "Boundaries." Talk about boundaries so many times.
Yeah, boundaries on boundaries, man. Yeah, boundaries is important though, but yeah. But yeah, definitely, man. We enjoyed, these two topics, man. Definitely, kind of trying to keep these like more connected because they went together a lot.
Yeah. I have one more thing I want to add on. So going back, I'm gonna tie it into about community about that as well. So for those who actually do have a bad place, like a bad day, that's why even though that sometimes your partner not be available, that's why you have a community. That's where it's important. That's why, like what I mentioned earlier, iron sharpens iron. Having that community in place in case that you need assistance and help, that's very vital. That's very key. That's the thing that not many people have nowadays.
Yeah.
And so therefore, when having a community, so when you're having that bad day and you feel like falling into that lustful trap.
Yeah.
Think about infidelity. Having a community of friends is very important because they are the ones who will keep you from falling off rails.
Yeah.
That's why in the book of Proverbs they mention iron sharpens iron. It's not just between you and your spouse, but it's you and your community of friends that hold you accountable.
Yeah.
And that's what's important. That's what's needed in today.
Definitely, communities, everything. Join communities so you don't be isolated and just dependent on one person.
Not online communities. Get out your couch. Get off your chair. Get off your bed. Be in person.
Yeah,
life is meant to live offline, not online. But still be online to watch us.
Definitely, man. But man, that's dope topic, man. I'm glad to get some insight on that. You definitely had two different opinions on things. But that's the thing. But the beautiful thing about being human, man, everybody has their own opinion and own outlook, perspective on things. And that's all it is. But I definitely understand where you're coming from. And I hope you understand where I'm coming from.
I do. Trust me, I do. I get it. Like, trust me, I get it. Like, me come to this point is that it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
But I've been keep on getting refined by the man upstairs. Like, help me see things
differently.
Yeah. But I still understand what now.
Yeah.
This is me giving my opinion that would I actually take them back right away?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a human being, so I still may look at, I don't know.
You might be like, I get it. It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. But 5-10 years down the road.
It's called growth.
Yeah.
Man, that boy.
But right away, 6 months, I'm still a human being. That'd be a dope shirt.
I'm still a human being.
I'm still a human being. Yo, that'd be fire. Hey, we were talking about merch too, right?
Yeah, nah, for real. Let's go. I don't gotta give out too many ideas, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. I don't know if we're done, but
we're about that time. Is that we can't keep the lights rolling. We got bills to pay, places to be, places to see.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm here with
Rashid.
I'm John.
And it's Unmasked Minds, man. Check us out. Subscribe. Comment, like, share, all the good things, man. And we're going to continue to give you more good episodes. And we're just two guys coming with our opinions and unmasking our minds and unfiltering everything and just kind of saying what you guys may be thinking, and just saying it out loud. And so, yeah.
And we're bridging the gap between relationships and mental health. I want to ask spiritual too.
Man, we talking about it all, bro. And nothing's off the table. We don't really have specific topics, but we really just focusing on, whatever we want, man.
Yeah, that's true. It's our show.
That's what makes it special. All right, guys. Stay tuned.
Later.
Peace.